This is a brief update of Doug Worful paddling the Nantahala. We ordered a new seat for the raft that is a racing seat for drag racing and NASCAR that has a 5-point harness. Doug needed to be held more securely so that he could use his arms more effectively, so there's 2 straps that go over the shoulders and 2 around the waist, and then 1 comes up through the legs to the chest, where there's a little dial about 3 or 4 inches across that you can twist to the left or the right and instantly release the entire harness, so that as Doug's going down the river and he needs to, for example, pop out of the raft and fall out of the seat into the water if the raft is flipping, he can do that simply by twisting the dial to the right or left.
Push right, now.
This clip is of our 4th or 5th time going down the Nantahala, the 5th time going down the Nantahala with Doug, and the 2nd time in the racing seat. And on this trip, Doug was in perfect control. This first little rapid at the put in is called Patton's Run, and except for Nantahala Falls, it's the most difficult rapid on the river because you have to negotiate your way over to the right, missing a whole bunch of really low rocks that kind of stick out of the water that we call mess-up rocks, only there's a more technical term for that. Anyway, here we see Doug going to the right in total control, and then maneuvering to the left of right or right of each rock, so that the raft doesn't get turned around backwards. In this rapid, you have to stay away from the left side to avoid a hydraulic at the bottom, which Doug does effectively. We've asked everyone in our group in this trip to stay away from Doug, to give him a total freedom of going where he wants to and maneuvering himself. And during the entire trip on the river, no one really had to do anything to adjust where Doug went or what he did. He had a perfect run, didn't get stuck on any rocks, and went everywhere he wanted to. And the best part is that we were all really feeling good and rested at the takeout. It wasn't an ordeal, which it has been a couple of times when we had a seat that didn't work so well. We didn't use any other adaptive devices for the raft other than the racing seat and the 5-point harness. We did away with foam blocks that held his feet in place, and really simplified the entire thing.
That looked great.